Good morning, everyone. Cheryl Ann here with another completed journal. This one is a hardcover book that I put 2 coats of gesso and some acrylic paint over it. I wanted to make it look real rustic because it has an owl theme. And she has 2 signatures. That's the back. I did some nice stitching here along this before I glued it down. It says Nature Studies, but it is owl. It is just chock full of owl stuff. Let me give you the details. Like I said, she has 2 signatures. She's 11 by 8.5, 104 pages. I did not put a closure on her. Like I said, you know me, I don't really like closures. I find that they get in the way. So there are a few quotes inside. This is the front. This is not a tuck spot. That is all glued down, but this gorgeous owl. And I will provide a list of the graphic designers whose kits I used. And it says this book belongs to... All the pockets here are just... I had so much owl stuff. All the pockets are just overloaded with journaling cards, and there's some really gorgeous stuff. If you love owls, oh, this is a really nice journal. Some of the pages have my roll-off from when I did some acrylic painting. There's a little pocket with all kinds of goodies stuck in it. This one, I like this. My friend Heather sent me this scrapbook paper. I thought, oh, that's perfect for a little journaling card. So I just tucked it in there. You can move it. There's plenty of other places. Oh, this one is not a pocket. That one I glued down, but some of these owls are just so cute. We have burrowing owls, and we have great horned owls, and there's a great horned owl. We have different kinds of owls here in the desert, but we do have owls. And they're up in our local mountains, because up at the horse ranch, I used to find owl pellets right out by the gate. But now that the hawks have moved in, the owls have moved out. That's just some craft paper that I did some roll-off on. Oh, and this, this was part of a kit, and I didn't want to just waste it, so I just folded it in half, and then that's a journaling spot, but I wanted to get that in there. Pardon me. Oh my goodness. I think I'm about ready to sneeze here, so I may have to pause it. Yes. There. Oh, and I found this paper had feathers, so I thought, oh, gotta put that in. That's the middle of the first signature. This little guy. I really had fun doing this one. There's a little bit of stamping, and this I sprayed it with coffee and water, and then I put the stencil on top. I let it dry out in the sunlight, in the heat. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm still kind of drippy here. I don't know. I was out back, and I was doing some raking, so I don't know what I've got. Those are those metallic. I like those. I found this in a magazine. I thought, oh, that's perfect for my book. And look at him. He's surprised. Some of these owls are just so cute. I did want to leave a few pages blank, in case you want to write or draw or put something on them. I don't like to fill up every page. Oh, this is no, this is not the envelope. This is a piece of paper that I did the same thing. I coffee dyed it, and I put it out in the sun. So that's a secret writing spot. I like making these folded papers. Oh, and this is a belly band, and it's got a couple journaling cards tucked in there. That's a really pretty graphic. This poor pocket is just stuffed full of stuff. I had cut out so many things. I'm like, I am going to get in as many as I can. There's another roll off, and I thought that went very well with it. And this poor pocket, it's absolutely full. I tried to get all the great horned owls here in this one, but they're scattered throughout. That's the first signature. This is the second. Oh, I love this one with the pen, the feather pen. So that's in there. Here's another belly band with stuff inside it. These two, so cute. Oh, look at that. I actually went out in my backyard a couple years ago. It was about this time of year. It was fall, to do some watering. And I looked up, we have a couple pine trees out back. Oh, look at him. Isn't he gorgeous? And there on our chain link fence was a baby owl. Now, I blinked at him and he blinked at me, and neither one of us quite knew what to do. So we just stood there and blinked at each other. And then he flew off. But he was a baby. I think it was a baby great horned owl, because we do have those here. That's just a little tuck. I just put some fabric on that craft paper and then sewed it here on the side. Oh, and this fabric, I had to get this in here. It was just so pretty with the feather and the butterfly and the mushroom. Oh, these are more papers that I put outside in the sun with a stencil on top and let them dry. If when I go up to the Living Desert, they have an owl exhibit, and they have this huge sign there on the different owls here in the desert. Oh, that's a really pretty stencil. So I put this in the middle. And of course it has stuff. He's looking at you. It has stuff all over here. More owls. So they have an owl exhibit with a huge sign about all the different owls in the desert. We do have the little burrowing owls. I used to see them when I drove to school in the morning. They like to sit on top of the water pumps, the big white concrete water pumps that the farmers use for irrigation. But their burrows. It's another really pretty graphic. Their burrows are on the ground. Oh, and this was from an old, one of those Childcraft or something encyclopedia from like 1964. I thought, oh, that picture is too good. I'm not going to waste it. So it's a tuck spot. There's a couple things there. And then this graphic here. I used to go early in the morning and I'd stop by a couple of them and get pictures of the owls, because I knew where they were once I figured out. Oh, I love this one with all the different kinds of owls. A lot of these are public domain photos, but different artists have included them in their kits. And you know, I don't really mind paying them for them. Oh, here's another envelope, but it's got all kinds of stuff in it, because they did the work to find them. You know, it takes a lot of time and work and energy to find all these. He's watching you. To find all these things and put them together in one place. So my hats are off to all these artists who do that. I wanted to put these two together because they have a lot of blue. And we're coming up to the end now. Oh, this is a burrowing owl. See, they're the little ones. And they have burrows in the ground. Oops, here's the back. I've got a little crumpled up there. I don't know what's going on. Oh, these two. Oh, this is it's a little tab thing. So it's the tab sticks out. I should put that up there so it doesn't get all smushed. And then, oh, this is number 180. You can take this off. It'll lift right off. But that's just for me to kind of keep track of where I am. So there's all kinds of stuff here in the back. And then this guy here, a little bit of lace and a little quote. And then this is the back. I'll show you a side view. There's a side view. Here's a top view. She's got all kinds of stuff sticking out on top. I love all these fibers. I'm trying to use up as many of them as I can in my journals because I have a whole great big bag full of them. I'm like, I need to start using these instead of just hoarding them. Oh, I am cleaning up and cleaning out my craft room. So that's something I'm working on now that the weather's cooler. I've got the window open out front. Hopefully you can hear the birds. So she will go in my Etsy shop, Deserts and Beyond. I will put the link in the comments and the description. So come on over and take a look. Until next time, let me know what you'd like me to do next. I'm kind of in a quandary. I'm thinking about doing a space one. So I might start working on that tomorrow. Until next time, bye for now.